if you're not white, if you're not Christian, if you don't have a plan, you don't have a place to go, this is a tough country to be in. So maybe better than being over there where there's a war and an invasion, but it's not easy.
Yeah, and you know, Ali, I was actually watching when you saw the woman crossing into the border, and I do just want to inform our viewers that Hungary has become a hotbed for white supremacy. For everyone, as you just saw last hour, we talked about some of the disparate treatment for Africans and Indians and Arab people trying to leave. Yep. What are you seeing?
A lot of that, actually. I mean, we had heard about it, and we were talking about it from afar, and then I got to Budapest on Thursday night, and that's exactly what we heard from people, that the treatment is not the same. Look, a lot of people are just happy to get out of the country, but it seems that if you're not a Ukrainian citizen, Ukrainian by birth, or white, you're going to have a slightly different problem. In fact, I had an experience this morning in which I was standing doing my show, and a woman came by with her kids, and my language skills are not great in this part of the world, so I was trying to communicate with her, and I didn't really understand other than the fact that she was happy to get out of Ukraine. Then a little while later, I saw her walking back. And at that point, we had our translator with us, and she was saying that she had gone to a shelter. She was expecting some transportation. She'd gone to a shelter, and they needed a COVID test and couldn't get one. And so she was walking back here. But she was a member of the Roma group in Ukraine, which has a lot of problems, actually, within Ukraine. They've got problems all over Europe. I'm in Hungary, which is not the world's most welcoming place to a lot of different kinds of refugees and immigrants. Listen to a little bit of the conversation that I had with this woman.
Waiting in Hungary already because they have already left Ukraine.
So they, at the moment, do they think someone's coming to get them?
First, they have to take them to the shelter to get the children tested for COVID, and there's a bus that's collecting the people who are coming from the Ukraine to get them tested. And if they prove to be negative, then they can go further down into Hungary to meet their families. Sir.
Got it. Okay. Well, thank you. I hope you get what you need, and I hope you get to safety. And so they walk back there. They've got, I don't think you can get a COVID test back at the border. That's Ukraine, by the way, right behind me. So, yeah, Tiffany, it's true. It's not everybody's getting the same treatment around here. I am in Hungary. We got about 12% of the people who have left Russia, Poland, where you're just, you'll be visiting a little later with one of our reporters. They've got about 60% of the people. So most people are going to Poland. Sometimes they're going to places like Warsaw, or here in Hungary, they're going to Budapest as a station, a center to go somewhere else, to Munich or somewhere else in Western Europe. But some people, like the woman I talked to, they don't have a plan. They don't have somewhere to go. They didn't even have bags. I mean, this woman was walking with her kids, and that's all she had. There was a woman who was talking to Ellison Barber earlier, and she said, this is it, 67 years of life, and I've got everything that I can carry in these couple of bags. So it is difficult if things are working out for you, if you have family, if you're welcomed into Hungary. If you're not white, if you're not Christian, if you don't have a plan, you don't have a place to go, this is a tough country to be in. So maybe better than being over there where there's a war and an invasion, but it's not easy.
Yeah, and you know, Ali, I was actually watching when you saw the woman crossing into the border, and I do just want to inform our viewers that Hungary has become a hotbed for white supremacy, something that is deeply entrenched in the government. You remember during the Syrian refugee crisis, they were not very welcome in Hungary, and they were looked at as economic migrants, and overwhelming the people of Hungary did not want them there and thought they should be sentenced to work in labor camps, et cetera. So it's very devastating, Ali.